The robots are delivering food, cleaning schools, even helping out at testing sites. Can't catch a virus if you're made of metal. Here's CNBC's Andrea Day.
Robots beam into schools in New Mexico, hit the streets in Michigan, and soon lend a hand at COVID testing sites in Texas. First stop, Ruidoso, New Mexico,
I'm gonna go in the room,
where high-tech COVID killers are being unleashed in schools. It's called Light Strike, and according to the company that makes them, the robot beams out UV light, destroying 99.9% of all pathogens, including COVID-19.
It is really what many would have thought science fiction come to reality. When the robots are finished, I feel comfortable having students come in the classroom.
So the district bought 6 bots at $125,000 each. Next up, Ann Arbor, Michigan.
My ultimate goal here is to bring robot technology out into the world in such a way that it makes everyone's lives better.
Like this food delivery bot, Matthew Johnson Roberson's latest invention. It's being tested right now at 7 locations in the area, including this Korean restaurant.
It's like the next level contact-free delivery.
The restaurant uses a tablet to hail the robot, drops in food, and the package rolls out for delivery. It's operated remotely and sends customers a text when it arrives. And the best part?
It's cute as a button and it shows up on time.
Okay, tell me about this Inference acquisition, which to me, we had live person on earlier this week. This Inference sounds like it does some pretty amazing things in terms of actually not imitating a person, but maybe being better than a person.
Yeah, we're really excited about Inference. So, just for your audience, if you call up most contact centers today, or just about any company, you're going to end up in that somewhat dreaded, we call it an IVR. It's the push 1 for sales, push 2, and
right.
you get through that 3.
I hate
you just
that.
start sitting. We all hate it.
I deserve
you
better.
Want to hit 0. You deserve better. Everybody deserves better. And, we all want to just skip through that. This technology is a total revolution on that front. It's a conversational experience. So you get to speak to something that, responds to English language, recognize it as at 100%. Now, these technologies have been tried for a long time, and it's never been gotten right until deep learning and the sort of revolution we've had with AI over the last several years. So now they are really, really good and very, very accurate, and they're available for companies of all sizes.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher Stock Channel. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, of course, guys, I'll go over that funny article first. Now, this one states how Biden or Trump will affect your personal finance. Now, guys, we know the president works for the Federal Reserve, the central banks. So we know it doesn't matter who gets in. Whatever the central banks decide, that's what's going to happen. So, of course, it doesn't matter. They're just puppets for the stage. And we're the audience. Don't forget about that. The only thing they're doing is playing the Hegelian dialectic, keeping the masses asleep. Now we have the dollar, which is very, very important, guys. The dollar is holding strong. And what did I tell you? The Fed priced in this turbulence. So right now, the futures was down, but the futures creeped up. Why? Because the Asian markets are up. So guys, when the Fed say, hey, it's going to be turbulence, they already priced it in. They already lowered us down. Remember, we're at 28,000. Remember, I say every time we get to 28,000, we come down. We drop down to 26,000. They already priced it in, guys. Don't let them scare you. Their job is to take your money. We know the Fed owns all these stocks, guys. They're not ready to let it go yet. Now, after this election, then basically we'll start cutting down, but it's always going to be strategic. So we'll be able to see it. Yield rates, all that good stuff. You have to make sure you're looking at the VIX. All this good stuff will show you the indicators on when we're going to start hitting that downturn. But we have Dow futures, like I said, is a little up. It turned from the red, I think it was down maybe 200 points. Now it's in the green because the emerging markets, Asia, China, Japan, are reporting great numbers. So that's the reason why the actual market is up. So basically we have England has a stay-at-home order due to the C word. And guys, we know the C word is nothing but the flu. It's nothing but a strategic plan to get rid of physical currency and bring in the digital economy. Do not allow them to fool you. First they said we don't need masks. All of them, the Surgeon General, all of them. Oh, there's no reason to have a mask. And all of a sudden we have to do a mandatory masking. Then what happens? Then Antifa comes in, the masks in neighborhoods they shouldn't be in. So guys, everything is planned out. Now we have the sport leagues are betting on augmentation, guys. Virtual reality. Remember, I already been over this time and time again. It's coming. Guys, Facebook is going to be ridiculous. They have the Oculus 2 out right now. Guys, instead of you buying tickets at the game, and they're not doing this because of the C where they're doing this because you're not going to be able to afford to go. So instead, those who are at the game are those going to be the rich people. How it used to be, guys. The poor people, sit at home, put on some glasses. Instead of me going and flying to Aruba, Paris, I'm going to put these glasses on and act like I'm going. Virtual reality is here. You're going to have a virtual body and then, of course, the physical body. Don't forget I told you that. Now, what also is coming, guys, we have 11 trillion global hydrogen energy boom is coming. Remember, I already told you. Been over this plenty of times. Renewables are coming. We had the Rockefellers saying it. We have the Rothschilds. We have American Express, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. All of them are over in China. Now, China is still going to be using oil because of the Belt and Road. And guys, I just put out a video on the Belt and Road today. Please go watch that video. The only major country is not inside this Belt and Road is who? The United States. You got that right. Europe is in it, but not the United States. They want to keep us on the outside. So that's why I say get yourselves financially in position so therefore you can start investing in the emerging markets because that's where all the money is going. China and Asia, the rise, Africa, the rise, guys. Now, basically, getting over a stock pick that I like right now, guys, is Orbcom. Now, basically, of course, the Internet of Things. Machine-to-machine learning. So, guys, it's at a perfect price. It's cheap, even though it did top out. But at this price, at this levels, guys, it has a whole lot more room to run. I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But basically, do your own research, guys. But basically, this stock has a lot of room to grow. And then lastly, guys, we have the China economy is stronger right after the C word. But why isn't the currency? And we know the economist is ran by who? The Rothschilds. That's right. And why is the currency not strong? We know why. Because they manipulated towards the dollar. So right now, guys, take advantage of this manipulation because it's about to end soon. Once they airdrop that digital currency, the dollar is going to start losing its value. Remember, China owns the United States debt. Once they start selling it, guys, the game is over. Babylon gets destroyed and the rise of the dragon. Guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and spread this channel everywhere. Also, the Crypto Teacher Challenge, guys, is very, very important. You learn blockchain and cryptos because this is where we're actually headed. Y'all have a wonderful day.